On today's app, did you have to sit at a kid's table?
No.
Oh, we did.
You sat at a kid's table at Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I feel like
You're 28.
We're all 28.
Our generation's
Is that crazy?
If we were like, we're like, no, we're 28. We're at the kids' table. It's like we should be homeowners.
Hey guys, this is Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City, a podcast by New Yorkers for everyone. I'm Chlo.
I'm Em, and that's all you need to know.
Let's get started. Hey guys, hi Em. I don't know why I had to say hi guys. So like when I looked you in the eye, I know you're just one guy.
That's okay. I am one guy. Look at my loafer.
Sick loafers.
Big, thick loafers I got on today.
That's really trendy and cool.
Thank you. What's up, Chlo?
Hey,
cool
mate. I'm just in my like home clothes today.
Yeah,
and you're
fine.
In a cool girl outfit.
I'm in a cool girl outfit because today I decided is the first day of the rest of my life where I diet and take care of my body and don't treat it like a pigsty.
I have a feeling you're not the only person who's using the Monday after Thanksgiving as their day one.
Yeah, so we're recording this the Monday after Thanksgiving, and it is kind of time to check in and go, hey, no more of that,
I don't want to look like this anymore.
I actually had a bad, on Saturday night, which is Thanksgiving number 3, I was at John's family's house and we had like a big crew there all weekend. And I had my own like 3rd, 4th, 5th dinner on my own. Okay. And then at the end, like not even
during
with other
the
people.
Day, like you were just picking.
Keep eating, yeah.
As we do.
And then we all were hanging out and then everyone went to the kitchen for their like nightcap meal. And I was completely full by the time that happened, but I couldn't not also engage. And I just had a plate of potatoes and like a bunch of Hawaiian rolls. And when I say I was
starch heavy,
I just filled myself with
beige
potatoes.
Foods.
Yeah. And I kept joking that I was like giving myself an internal heating pad to go to sleep with.
That's kind of cute.
Kind of cute. It wasn't cute when I was laying in bed 30 minutes later. Like I had full body chills because I was going to vomit.
You had immediate flu-like symptoms.
I had immediate flu-like symptoms. John passed out from the food. And so I'm laying in bed, literally shivering, fully salivating in the way you do when you're about to throw up. Yeah. But I was laying there going, I can't. I refuse to get out of bed and go sit on a cold tile floor in front of a toilet and like literally throw up.
Yeah. Like, cause you're like, I don't have time for this right now.
I don't have time for it. I'm not in the mood to be cold. I also was in a house full of people. If anyone like heard me throwing up, just
you're gagging.
All of the factors made me go like, no, I will not. And my body, for the most part, I can refuse throwing up. Yeah. I've done it before. I can go no, and I won't throw up.
That's the talent.
So I was sitting in bed like swallowing all the pre-throw up saliva, and that was kind of a rock bottom for me where I went like, I started to go into like dire thoughts of like, I'm gonna kill myself if I keep eating like this.
You went from 0 to 100.
Yeah, I was like fully panicking. I'm like, I'm actually going to give myself like diabetes and like full.
You're gonna eat yourself into a coma.
I'm actually gonna eat myself into a coma.
Something that we could do is that.
Well, and the thing is, all leading up to it, which I feel like maybe I did or didn't mention on this podcast, is I had been eating like a full celebratory dessert every night of my life leading into Thanksgiving. I wasn't even like keto before Thanksgiving. I was like fully on a bad path before it even started. It was so much so that when Thanksgiving rolled around, I didn't even want it.
Yeah, we're over it.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I was going to say like when I eat myself into crazy, I start to think this is my youngest my body will ever be right now. So then I get really freaked out and I'm like, oh my God, I want to look back at my 30s and be like, I can run, I can do all these things to be fit.
Yeah. But then I always think of that everybody's free to wear a sunscreen line, which is like, you're not as fat as you think you are. Yeah. Which is true, but it's also like, well, then also maybe be even better than you are now. Eh?
Yes, I definitely think that a lot of people will have this internal dialogue of like, do we want to stuff ourselves? Do we want to be skinny? Where do we draw the line? Is a woman's Roman Empire.
Yes, it really is. It really is.
And it sucks. Like, it's not like comfortable by any means.
No, it's not comfortable. But I want to clarify. I am not going like I'm trying to be skinny. I'm trying to stay alive here.
Yeah, I
need to turn this ship around so I don't have like congestive heart failure from how horribly I have been eating. And I'm not even being dramatic. I've been getting weird twitches. I've been getting like, you know what I mean?
Of course, I'm a hypochondriac.
Yeah. And so I'm just like, I need to take a little bit better care of myself here.
Yeah.
Also, so I'm not like tired 24/7. That's 100% from what I'm eating.
Oh, I'm exhausted all the time. But then at night I don't sleep because my brain is like, you didn't do any activity today.
Right.
Because I'm just eating instead.
Right.
Anyway, that's a whole cycle.
Yeah. Chlo, how was your Thanksgiving in New Jersey?
I just remembered one of the things I've been dying to tell you. My Thanksgiving in New Jersey was so cozy, so lovely. I had so much fun.
So if you didn't listen to the previous episode, Chlo just had her first like proper Thanksgiving, like suburban Thanksgiving. I'll call it.
Yes. It was my first suburban Thanksgiving with my boyfriend's family. So like this is actually also, I've had boyfriends before but I've never done a holiday with them.
Wow.
So this was a big step. This was great. It was amazing. There was so much food.
Yeah.
It was great. And I had the perfect bite.
What was the perfect bite?
So awesome. So my goal was to have a little bit of everything on my fork.
Yeah. As we talked about.
And I did it.
And
tasted amazing.
Yeah.
Of course it does.
Thanksgiving food is pretty great.
When it's all together.
But then by the time we get to Saturday, that's when you lie in bed going, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah, that's
why we only eat it once a year.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I think it's also because
you go downstairs the next morning for breakfast. Guess what you're having?
Yeah.
The food from last night.
I had the food from last night for like a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
I actually made an insane sandwich the next day. And it was all of the Thanksgiving food. It was like the perfect bite in the roll.
That's Ross's sandwich from Friends.
I know.
That's like
my
what that is.
sandwich.
Yeah.
But he soaks the gravy in the middle.
Oh.
Monica adds a middle bread piece.
Yum.
And
I was gonna say my boyfriend, my fiance.
Oh my God, she's so not like me.
My fiance's cousin, so I guess my cousin-in-law, she said something really funny where she was like, I knew I had, what was her phrasing of it? She was like, I know I crossed a line and it was like time to stop when she heated up a plate of mashed potatoes and she took a bite and it turned out it was actually just gravy. Like she heated up a plate of gravy and she was like, once I took a full bite of gravy expecting potato, I knew it was like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, like you're just trying anything
I've got
you
to
can.
stop. Yeah, yeah.
Oh God. Well, here we are into the holiday season. And
the holiday
we're
season.
Just going to keep on grubbing.
Yeah.
Except for you.
Except for me. I have changed my life today. I did 12/3/30. I put on real loafers.
She's wearing Celine loafers.
I put on a full,
You can totally
Celine
tell
loafers.
what part in our lives we're both at by looking at us, by our outfits.
That's funny.
I'm in my Uggs, I'm like sleeping.
I will also say two things. One, John and I just impromptu, I think we talked about this, planned a trip to Paris and Amsterdam right before Christmas, which is in 3 weeks from right now.
Yeah, you want to feel sexy.
So I want to feel sexy when we get there. So that's
strong.
And two, I realized this yesterday on the train and it freaked me out. I am just about the time that has passed since I got engaged is about the same now as the time till the wedding.
No way.
Can you believe that?
You've been engaged for that long?
Yeah. Like as much time until the wedding is the same. It's like 6.5 months.
It's in a blink of an eye.
And that freaked me out of like, I have so much to do. And I mean, I know I said I didn't care about weight. Obviously I care about my weight for my wedding.
Obviously, I know. It's just like,
but really it's like I need to be at my wedding weight when I get my dress, like for the most part.
Yeah, because you don't want to get refitted like 20 times.
Yeah, and the other thing is they measured me for the dress this summer when I'm not kidding you, probably in the best MF in shape of my life.
Yeah, facts.
So I cannot be putting this dress on and it being too small.
Toy, like a toy girl.
So that's why I'm kind of turning my life around today.
I love it. Well, welcome everyone to Emily's life change.
Welcome to my new life.
Welcome.
I'll let you know how it goes. So did you have to meet a lot of new family?
I did meet a lot of new family.
And what was that like?
It was cool. Like he has a lot of not younger. I keep calling like our age kids. We're not kids anymore.
I know. You said that earlier. You're like, you had a lot of kids at your Thanksgiving. And I was like, no, just on the one day. But you meant us.
I meant us, like us as in kids. Like, did you have to sit at a kids table?
No.
Oh, we did.
You did not.
Yeah, we did.
You sat at a kids table at Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I feel like
You're 28.
Well, we're all 28.
That's not a kid's table.
Okay, well, it's the young adult table.
You had a separate table?
Yeah.
Our generation's fucked.
Is that crazy?
If we're like, no, we're 28. We're at the kids table.
I was.
It's like we should be homeowners.
You're just like
and
trying to stress me out.
Pumpkin plates. No, it's not about you. It's like commenting on even the way that the parents put you guys at the kids' table. Yeah.
I bet you a lot of
And I'm calling them the parents.
Yeah. Well, they are the parents.
Well, yeah, the parents.
They're the grown-ups.
Right. The grown-ups.
Grown-uppers.
Grown-uppers.
Grown-up.
Okay, you're a kid until you're 35.
Yeah, no.
No, you're not.
You're not. We need to grow up. I bet a lot of people did sit at a kid's table at Thanksgiving.
I don't think so.
Because I feel like little cousins, XYZ.
Well, if you're sitting with your little cousin who's like 18 and you're 28.
How old's Elliot?
18. There was one. It was all one. There was no kids or adults.
Well, some people don't have tables big enough.
Right.
So they put you in the other room.
Right.
The kids' table was easily
and
way
Elliot
more fun.
is John's youngest brother, for reference, who also makes the Litty and Shitty jingle.
Yep, we love Elliot.
Elliot Higgins on the track.
McShiggles, McGiggles. What is it?
Higgles McJiggles is his username.
So I did meet a lot of people. I did sit at the baby table.
Mm-hmm. Did you feel like you could relax and be yourself, or did you kind of feel on guard?
I felt relaxed.
And don't answer in the way that if your boyfriend's mom's listening, give us the raw answer.
Okay, fine. You wore me down. No, yes, I did feel like I was relaxed the whole time. I actually feel something has shifted in this time of dating for me. Mm-hmm. Whereas like, I don't feel like I need, like I'm generally with parents, I'm like quite good. Like I'm nice.
Yeah.
I'm not like a shithead. Mm-hmm. Why are you laughing?
I'm like excited for where it's going.
Okay.
I'm not laughing.
I know you're just like,
I was going to jump in and make a comment, but I was like, don't interrupt.
Go for it.
No, I don't want to.
Well, now we all want to know what you were going to say.
I was just going to say, like, I feel like you, like every parent's review of you is like, she is so fun. I love that. That's why I started smiling.
Yeah, that's cute. So you're like, yeah, she is fun. And she's my best friend.
You're not a shithead.
Thank you.
Some people are shitheads.
No, I know. I've met them.
So inappropriate.
I know them. We've met them. They've come in our paths before. Anyway, I really do think that I'm going to just like be, and then if it doesn't work out and they don't like me, like that's their problem, not mine. Like I used to be like, I'm just also saying this, like there's no reason they would ever like not like me. Like I'm not going to do anything stupid. Mm-hmm. But I think at this point, it's like, if I do anything, even in my relationship now, that he's, besides also being like a bad person, if he's like, that was weird, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. That's weird for you.
Yeah.
It's just like who I am. Like what we talk about, like people will think we're weird. That's their problem.
I think that totally comes with age, because it's like, if you are dating someone when you're like 20, you're still growing and developing as a person and still being influenced by what's around you in a fundamental way. That I think when you start, because you and Oliver started dating when you were 27, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you kind of are who you are, and
like
it is kind of like you don't like it. Tough shit.
Yeah, I'm stuck with it, which is interesting because in the book that I'm reading that I talked to you about,
the one that's like, don't forget, girl, you are you. What's it called? Your opinion can fuck it, or something like that. Misbehaving, we'll all follow. What was it called?
It's called like
Curiosity Killed Her. What's it called?
It's like the
subtle art of giving everyone's fox. What is that book called?
The Art of Giving a Fuck.
Fuck, honestly, anyone who reads like, you are a badass and lives by that, I can't hang out with you ever. If you are reading a book that says like, fuck everyone else, do you, girl, they all are wrong, I'm like, well, then you are just miserable to be around.
They are wrong.
Yeah. Girl, be you.
I do.
Don't be you.
You know what's
be
funny?
anything but you. Actually, maybe pick up on the people around you and
be more
respect it a little bit.
Think about your favorite person and be more like them.
Yes.
I like that. Yes, girl.
I hate that attitude. Anyway,
it is annoying, but it's also funny because we're so like women supporting women. Like, do be you, but also like don't read how to be you.
I'm sort of like be you within a civilized circumstance.
Like get your shit together.
Like be you, but
be cool.
Exactly. Be you, but be cool.
Okay.
Be cool about it.
Yeah, like have
and
like
fit in.
Have some
Definitely
nonchalant. Yeah, have some nonchalantness.
Nonchalance.
The book anyway is saying like anyone can change ever, and
that is true.
The youth, the other person says you can't. You are you. But like our person, like this is our personalities. Like this is how we are. Mm-hmm. Whereas like the philosopher is saying at any minute you can be completely different.
Right. And what do you think?
I don't think you can change.
Yeah, I think people change.
I don't think people change.
No, you know what? I think you can change habits.
I think you
personality,
can learn.
Yeah, you can learn and you can change habits and you can mature. Yeah, I think ultimately, like your personality
is adapting, changing.
Yeah.
So I guess I am contradicting myself.
Like I could definitely look at my relationship because that's the only fucking thing apparently I know how to talk about.
Tell us.
And by the way, we should do an episode that passes the Bechdel test.
What is that?
We really should. Because sometimes when I'm like, listening back or looking at the clips or whatever, I'm like, Jesus effing Christ. The Bechdel test is like if a movie passes the Bechdel test, if it has one scene where two women don't mention a man.
Yeah.
And it's like most movies can't pass it because like every scene with women in it, they're talking about a guy. And I'm sort of like, we should just do fucking one episode where we don't talk about our boyfriends.
Yeah, we could. But like also
it's kind of like
I'm like, what
I'm
we talk
married,
about?
What else is my personality?
No, totally. I think we should do that.
Yeah, but another time, not today. I was gonna say I can look at my relationship with John because it started so young. I can look at things he did and I did when we were like 23 where I'm like, yuck, I would break up with me. I would break up with him.
I can think of some things about Sweetie too.
Yeah, but it's like we've matured and we grew and we did ultimately change, but our core personality is still the same. Like I still think I'm dating the person I fell in love with and I am, but then if I look at us from back then, I'm like, those are two completely different people. Yeah. So I do think people change. I think they change.
Yeah, I don't think they change.
I was gonna say to you when I was texting you this morning, I was like, when we were texting, because Chloe and I spent the day co-working today.
Yeah, we pretend we're like we work, but we're like, what would be like another we work for us?
Well, this is what I was gonna bring up. I was gonna text you and be like, should we go work at Soho House? Because I canceled my membership.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I have like 3 months of it left. I was gonna ask you, has anybody canceled Soho House yet? Like cancel in the cancel culture way? Because if not, allow me right now to cancel Soho House. This place is supposed to be this exclusive members club for creatives where, first of all, every time I go there, can't get a seat.
Yeah.
Second of all, food is ass. What is it? Kale Caesar and
shit fuck.
And like crudité and hummus. That sucks. Food is awful. The servers want me dead.
Yeah, don't give a fuck about you.
Couldn't care less about me. And everyone who works at Soho House is who's there. It's like, you know the type. It's like bold frame glasses.
Yeah.
Beige sweater with like light jeans and black booties. And they're like, so I saw the deck that you sent me and I was sort of wondering if we can circle back. And I'm like, no way any of your jobs are deserving of this membership. And no way any of the jobs you have can afford this membership.
Yeah.
They're all the same. It's so
it's
awful.
Giving Madewell.
It is giving Madewell.
When it used to give
Bridge and Tunnel Madewell.
Yeah, it used to give like...
It's supposed to give Buck Mason?
I've never heard of that.
Oh, okay. My brother shops there all the time.
So I don't think it's supposed to...
I hope he does because I always get him a gift card there.
That's cute.
It should be giving what?
What should it be giving? Like, so how should it be giving like...
I'm trying to think of any brand what it's supposed to be.
I would feel like it could be like Scandinavian, like cool vintage, like...
It's supposed to be like design within reach.
No.
It's supposed to be like...
It's giving design within reach, but it's supposed to be giving like Eames chair.
It's design within reach is like Madewell-y? No. It's supposed to be giving like... You know what? What?
Let's like compare it for foods instead. That's easier for us instead of designers.
It's currently giving the Smith, but it should be giving
Nobu.
No, Nobu is even fucking Madewell energy now. Nobu now is like, let's go to Nobu.
It's giving the Smith, but it should be giving...
You gotta tell me, girl. I don't know anything.
Katana Kitten.
Yeah, see, I don't know what the hell that is.
Misi. Is that
Misi?
Cool?
Yeah, Misi. I only know
No. It's giving the Smith, but it should be giving Mokio. Thursday Kitchen.
Point is, it should be giving something that I don't know.
It should be giving something.
Thursday Kitchen. I've been there.
Mokyo is the corn dumplings. If you guys haven't been, and no one's going to respond to us. If you guys haven't been to Mokyo and have the corn dumplings, then you have not lived.
Is Mokyo and Thursday Kitchen the same thing?
Same owner.
Oh, same owner. So where's Mokyo? Thursday Kitchen is on St. Mark's between 1st and A. Where's Mokyo?
Mokyo's on 7th.
Between
1st and A. It's they're back to back.
Oh, so it's not on it's St. Mark's.
Is 8th.
Yeah, so
7th is.
No, Thursday Kitchen is, if they're back to back.
No, they're like touching.
Oh. Then it's probably on 9th if they're actually back to back. They're not touching?
They're like their buildings are touching.
This is my autism.
Yeah,
it's like I'm like, well, if they're back to, well, hold on.
You take things too literally sometimes.
I know, I really do. Someone said that to me this weekend too, and I was like, fuck, I really do.
Yeah, like sometimes I say things and then you're like,
I'm like, well, wait, explain how that would actually work.
And I'm like, I'm not actually gonna blow up. Okay,
you go to Soho House?
Not really.
Really?
Not anymore.
Yeah, it's about time. Listen, you should cancel your membership, or do you get it for free with work?
No, I do not get it for free with work.
Cancel that.
I should cancel because I became a member in 2018 to do homework in college.
Sorry.
Yeah. And then I've been going there for that long to like sit and do computer work. So when I go there now, I'm like, ooh, this is that phase in my life. That was my college like campus.
But it's the biggest ripoff in the world.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
It's expensive food, expensive drinks. Nothing's that good. The service is terrible. You can't get a table. It sucks. It's like, why are we all still buying into this?
Yeah.
It was meant to be cool. It's not cool.
Have you ever heard of Zero Bond?
Yes.
Apparently that's really like a little, it's like another members club.
Yeah.
What about these? There's like all these member clubs, but think about all these members clubs throughout the city. There's so many that we don't know about. There's the University Club. Do you know what that is?
No.
Me either. No. But it's like uptown. It's very like yacht clubby. It's like the boys in their Sperry's and like button downs. It's very country club, but in the city, like in like a brownstone. And then that's catered to those people. Soho is supposed to be catered to creatives,
but really it's
Zero
catered
Bond
to people
is catered
who are
to like
ad agency creatives is what Soho House people are.
Now Zero Bond was like probably really special, and now it's like millionaires and their sugar babies,
right? Which ultimately cool, but not for us.
We don't fit in there.
No. And I want Soho. I want Soho House to be what I want it to be, but never once have I gone there and left and gone like, this membership is worth it.
Yeah. So if anyone is trying to is just feeling defeated by not getting into Soho House, you're doing yourself a favor.
Never join. It's so stupid. It's pathetic, and I hate it.
We canceled it. Moving on.
We're also trying to do a live show there.
Oh fuck.
We were always like, if we ever do a live Litty and Shitty, let's do it at Soho
At the Velvet Room.
No, we'll start our own MF club. No, we don't need a club. We don't need a club.
We have a club. The Litty and Shitty.
Litty and Shitty, the Emily Club.
Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City is a club.
Is a club.
If you know, you know. Say it louder, bitch.
Less.
Okay.
So, wait, did you see that TikTok that was like, when my candle tells a funny joke, but I have to leave the house? Okay. I'm about to sound so stupid, maybe. Was that RuPaul?
Yeah, I think it was like,
yeah, so it's a TikTok of, I think it's RuPaul.
Let me fact check.
This person had a fuck ton of freckles, which I didn't know RuPaul had a ton of freckles.
He does.
Okay, so this was RuPaul.
Yeah, it was RuPaul.
So
it was RuPaul.
But it was one of those TikToks where I was like, it's not that funny, or I'm really missing the joke, but that kind of made me laugh more. It's just RuPaul going and like blowing at the camera. And it's so viral. And the joke is, when my candle tells a funny joke, but I have to leave. So it's like you laugh and then you blow the candle out. And now that I'm saying it, it's making me laugh.
No, like that kind of TikTok sends me like,
it's
love
so stupid.
Seeing something like that and then LMFAOing in my bed. There's nothing more funny than laughing out loud from like a meme, because like that's the point, and it's very rarely hit and executed correctly.
For me, it's like you have to catch me in a certain hour to laugh that hard at that. Like it's got to be like right before bed and I probably have to be alone and then it'll really tickle me. But like that was one of those where, and then again, this is my like autism where I'm like, also like, should I not be saying that? I don't think you should. But I do, I like, you know, all right, whatever.
you are autistic.
Like I've probably got a sprinkle in there.
No, you are.
As a lot of people do.
Not me.
That's why I'm saying it more. I'm like kind of normalize, and I hate the word normalize. Yeah. But like a lot more people are like, it's a spectrum because it's a spectrum.
Totally.
So anyway, my problem with that TikTok was I was like, I don't get it.
No, but you
and
do.
I was digging around the comments and they were like, it's just that the candle told a joke and then you blow it out.
Yeah, I don't know what you're looking for. Like that's
right,
just
but
hilarious.
I was like, I don't get it. And then I got it. But I do that a lot sometimes, like where I'll like nudge John like after something passes and I'm like, wait, was it really just this? And he's like, yeah.
You're like
oh,
deep
okay.
diving.
Yeah, I deep dive because I got to make sure all the puzzle pieces fit in my brain.
So when did
Otherwise, I can't move on.
Yeah, you're stuck on it. Mm-hmm. When did it become like we go straight to the comments?
Literally, like I don't know. Sorry.
That was like mean.
No, I know it sounded mean. Sometimes I do that to Sam too. And I didn't mean, I wanted to match you energy wise and I came off really rude.
Yeah, that was like, it kind of felt like aggressive.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Yeah, you were just dying to make me feel small.
No, I was dying to like match your energy and be silly, but it came off like I was mocking what you were saying.
It did.
Now let's rewind. What did you say?
I said, when did it become like normal for us to look at comments? Because we used to like, we'd watch a video and then just like move on. But now I watch the video and then I go to the comments because I'm also entertained by the comments.
Well, the comments are like TikTok comments are like some of the funniest jokes I've ever heard in my life.
The internet is so good.
So good.
It's so good at what it does.
It is really good at what it does.
It's like they just keep doing good.
And what's so fun about TikTok comments is it's like the people's forum.
The people's like we should give more people platforms.
No, we shouldn't. No, we shouldn't. I actually, if I could pick, I would pick to live in an age without the internet. I would 100,000,000,000% would pick not to have it.
We'd like play outside a lot more.
Well, also like even this weekend over Thanksgiving, I was like, and I know this is so unoriginal and boring to say, but like
you were on your phone less.
Well, I was watching of like the downtime is like everyone just staring at their phones for like hours.
Yeah, it's like we're on our phones until the next activity or meal.
Or that is the activity. And it's just, I really clocked it this weekend of like, fuck, all we do is sit on our phones. And like, I want to. Like, I look forward to going home and getting phone time.
I know.
And that is so effed.
So like, I had a week off last week from work.
Oh, yeah.
And my therapist and I were talking about it. And she was like, what do you want to do? Like, what are you going to do with your time off? And I was like,
sit on my phone.
Pam, I want to sit on my phone and be laying down the whole time.
You know what?
But I will also say, like, I know that's so effed up. Like, get a job. I have one. But also, I was working events every single night. So I kind of like didn't get to just like mindlessly veg. So I like really wanted a phone night. And guess what, bitch? I got it.
But you're also really good in general at like going outside, also because you have a dog and you like have to take her out. But like, and Sam's really good at this too, where like he will force whenever we're together, which I was just with Sam in Portland and Seattle
for your tour,
for my shows, which we should talk about. But whenever I'm with him, he like will force us to go take a walk. And I'm like, I don't want to. And then every time we do, I'm like, I'm so glad we took that walk.
Yeah. I think especially in the winter, like it's really hard to go outside when by like 3 p.m. it's pitch black. The moon is out. The werewolves are howling, but you have to.
Yeah, you do have to. You have to get fresh air.
What are some like, do you have any like good tips and tricks for like not getting seasonal depression?
No, my old roommate, Gabby.
Yeah, I know her.
She used to hate when I would call her my roommate because she was like, am I nothing more to you? She's like one of my best friends. And I would be like, yeah, my roommate. Anyway,
totally,
but to me, I'm like, my roommates, like we live together. That's
but a lot of
more
people have
special.
Roommates that just live together.
That's facts.
Period.
She had a happy light, like one of those happy lamps.
Yeah, a sad lamp.
Sad lamp.
Seasonal.
Aggressive depression or something.
Seasonal
something depression.
Seasonal
affective disorder. Seasonal affective disorder.
Yes.
Wait, but and I don't ever know.
I would call it sad and depressed.
Sad and depressed. SAD, sad and depressed.
Yeah.
I don't know if it ever worked, but I do know actually something that does work. A real tip: take vitamin D.
Yeah.
Take.
Were you
vitamin
telling
D.
me something about that recently?
No, but John's mom is a big proponent of it, and it actually works because that's what you literally get from the sunshine in the summer.
Yeah,
vitamin D.
That we're lacking now.
Yeah, so literally, if you oral vitamin D every day,
take oral
1 vitamin D pill, it will help. And then I would say, like, definitely don't eat to the point where you're shivering in bed with night sweats and swallowing your own vomit. I think that'll help. And
it's just like really hard. Like I sounded stupid again. Oh my God, we're being so critical.
I'm still thinking about how I mocked you earlier.
Yeah, I'm trying to get over it.
Are you actually? No, you're over it, right?
Yeah, I'm over it.
Know it wasn't. You know it was like mappy.
Wait, are you being
right?
serious?
What about what?
Like you're really concerned?
A little bit. Like I'm
fine.
anxious. Okay. But you realize, don't give me side eye. Don't give me side eye. Oh my God, that made me so uncomfortable.
Wait, what?
I don't know, like side eye. Like here, let me give it to you and look how uncomfortable it is.
Okay. I don't like it.
It's like uncanny valley.
It's like rude. Did you just say?
Uncanny valley.
What is that?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't look it up. I had nightmares about it 3 nights in a row after looking it up. I already knew what it was from college. I learned about it in college.
What is uncanny valley?
Uncanny valley is like something that appears almost human, but you know it's not. So it makes you physically uncomfortable. That's why a lot of people don't like the Polar Express. Because that animation is uncanny valley.
I don't like the Polar Express.
You look like you're afraid of me right now. You're looking at me with like a little bit of fear.
No, I'm having a little bit of fear, and like I feel a little out of body at the thought of like
uncanny valley. Should I show you right now?
Yeah,
it's gonna freak you out if you don't. So like, I don't think the Polar Express is uncanny valley.
Do you like the Polar Express?
Love it. In fact, for Hanukkah in 4th grade, I asked for the Blu-ray and I got it. That's how much I loved it. Lucky me. That was when my family, if you're half and half, if you're half Jewish, half Christian, there's a part of your childhood where like your family tries to just do Hanukkah, you know?
I didn't have that.
Really?
We were always like, we're just doing Christmas. And then my dad was like, menorah. And we're like, okay.
Okay. Cause your dad like knew what was up. My dad went through a phase where we tried to like just be Jewish for some reason. And that was a sadder phase. Like the holidays sucked a little more. And so I would get like Hanukkah presents. And so thank God once I was in like middle school, we switched back to Christmas.
Regular times.
the real holiday. But one of the years where we were in Jewish mode only was I got the Polar Express on Blu-ray for TVT. And I love that movie. And it's still to this day, like the end of the movie is like, he goes downstairs, like the whole, spoiler alert, the whole thing is like a dream, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the movie, he goes downstairs Christmas morning. It's this huge adventure he goes on Christmas Eve. And he was like a kid who was having doubts about whether or not Santa's real. And then he meets Santa at the North Pole. The Polar Express takes him to the North Pole. He meets Santa, blah, blah, blah. And then the morning of, at the end of the movie, he goes downstairs and he has a present that his parents didn't put there. And they're like, who's that from? It's Mr. C. And they're like, oh, that's weird.
But he knew who Mr. C was.
Right. But then it's a bell from his sleigh. Sled? Sleigh?
Sleigh.
From his sled? Sleigh?
I think
Which one is it?
Both.
Let's go for a sleigh ride. Sleigh.
But that's using it like, from his sleigh. I think
from
sleigh
Santa's
and
sleigh.
sled are the same thing.
Right.
Like, get on my sled.
What a weird word.
Also, who would ever use that
other word
phrase?
is SL?
Sleigh.
That's a very unnatural
Sloth.
combination. Sloth, slime, slither, slurp, sloop,
sloopy, sloop, slap.
That sounds very like Slavic to me now, which is also one of those. Sled.
Where are we?
Okay. Polar Express kid. Don't even know his name.
Why are you giving the whole movie away?
So many times in movies, I'm like, what's the main one's name? Like, what is Kristen Wiig's name in Bridesmaids? What is her character's name?
Annie.
Annie, right.
But
Annie.
it definitely takes a second.
Annie! I can hear Maya Rudolph saying Annie.
Annie.
So, yeah, Annie.
Emily Annie.
There is no better performance comedic in my life I've ever seen than Melissa McCarthy. And
I have to agree, but I will say I recently watched Melissa McCarthy in the Hidden Valley Ranch SNL skit. Hidden Valley Ranch.
I don't know
Write that down.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, she is comedy.
Yeah, she is. She's so fucking funny.
I have to play it for you after this.
Yeah, we'll watch it. Anyway, whoever the main kid's name is in Polar Express, I'm almost convinced he doesn't have one. He comes down and, because I don't know it, he must not have one.
Yeah.
My autism at work. And so he comes downstairs and he shakes the bell and his parents don't hear the jingle, but then he shakes it and he hears it because he believes. And the whole point is like believing in Santa. I have no idea why
actually
I
just
brought
like,
it up.
you're like, you know that movie, The Polar Express? And then you just like scene by scene just explained it to
the
all
whole
of us.
movie. Anyway, the whole point is to show you Uncanny Valley.
And like, is that, what is that?
Like this. Does that creep you out?
That makes me sick. That's like John that's like John
look. Like,
wait,
it's so creepy.
in Treasure's Foggy Mountain.
Like,
John wears an uncanny
those masks. No, those are more like Uncanny Valley is like it's almost human, but it's not.
I just don't really understand still.
Like it's basically the theory is like evolutionarily we're like not meant to.
I see. I don't like it.
Like we're meant to. We can tell that it's something that's trying to be human. So as animals, our instincts go like, intruder, because it's not, we know it's not a human. So it's like a leftover animal instinct evolutionarily. And we can recognize like that is something trying to fool me by pretending it's human.
So it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah. But it's what's interesting to me about it. And to, I think a lot of people is that like you get literally physically uncomfortable because
your brain doesn't.
It's your like animal instinct kicking in, like intruder.
What if someone's just like a really ugly, scary person?
They'd still look human to you.
When you got freaked out by my side eye, my most freaky thought about the ocean is being in the ocean and then just seeing like something so big that I can only see the sliver of its eye. Like a shark or like a whale.
I get such bad syndrome of that. Like whenever I'm in a lake.
I'm like scared right now.
I know, me too. When I'm in a lake or like when I'm in the ocean, I can never not have like at least 30% of my time be worried that something's going to grab me.
Yeah. No, like 100%. And I also think that like when I go under the water, I'm like, just don't open your eyes. Because if I came like face to face
with a thing,
I would actually just prefer to just die.
Yeah.
In the moment. So I'm not
gone,
like experiencing
scared.
anything.
Yeah.
Wait, I had something I needed to tell you.
Tell me.
I had the craziest scary dream.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. It's actually funny.
Are you sure? Because dreams usually are not that interesting to anyone else but you.
I know, but I think you'll like it.
All right.
Wait,
Here we go.
Before I begin, what's it called again when you like feel like something's happening to you but you can't move? The type of
sleep paralysis.
Okay. So I've recently been having really bad sleep paralysis and I kind of think it is to do with what I've been eating.
Okay. Definitely
is. I actually,
every time I'm like, I'm pregnant or like, I'm dying of, it's like, or I just ate like a fucking maniac.
Yeah. So I've been having really bad sleep paralysis and I wasn't actually, this is totally going to be one of those things where it's like not interesting to anyone, but now I'm going to tell you.
I really hope it is.
And I was like laying in bed and I was kicking my legs like I was swimming like as fast as I could, like flipping them. And I was like, and all he's like, he's like, what are you doing? I was like, Davy Jones has my legs.
No.
From Pirates of the Caribbean.
No.
With the squid.
No, I should know, but I don't.
That took everything I had in me to tell you that story.
That was it? Damn it. I had a little bit of faith in it.
I gotta show you the shit.
Is this your bit of the week?
Yes. This isn't a bit. This is my fucking life.
But your bit can be like a stand-up bit. Like
I can do a stand-up bit.
This would be your stand-up bit? One time I had sleep paralysis.
No.
I was like, Davey has my legs. Okay.
Do you remember him?
No, I don't really. I never.
Are you a franchise movie kind of girl?
Yeah, but no. Actually, no.
Wait, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just saw like holiday trailers for holiday movies are coming out now on the cable. And I was watching the cable, and I saw like a few silly little trailers for like holiday Christmas movies. And after both of them, in my head, I was like, that looks good. I'm gonna see it. And whoever I was with was like, that looks fucking, but I didn't say that out loud. In my head, I was like, I'm going to go watch that. And then they were like, that looks so fucking stupid.
That's so funny.
And I was like,
but yeah, can we have a stupid movie, please?
Yeah.
Please.
Like,
hello.
I love
like to have a stupid movie.
What are we talking about?
I don't actually know. I actually don't know.
This day is
I was going to say, I'm going to take something back to a little bit earlier when we were doing the side eye and it freaked us both out. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's eerie as fuck.
I like when Ellie does it, my dog.
Yeah, well, it's cute, but I don't like when Chloe, it actually makes me uncomfortable because when you do it, you're my friend and it makes you look a little... wait, let me really do it.
I don't love it, but I don't...
It's like uncomfortable, right?
It just kind of seems like, don't look at me like that.
It looks like I'm watching you take a shit or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, it has that level of like,
if you were watching me take a shit, you'd be like smiling at me.
Yeah, like you look at me like this looks like it
kind of feels like a cute little thing that I could like deviously do to you.
It feels like inappropriate and I shouldn't be seeing you that way. I don't know. But I was going to say, back on that topic, I was going to say that when I was being mean to you earlier and you got upset.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. What I was doing in that moment, as I said, I was really just trying to like match your energy and like kind of be silly at your expense, I guess.
Yeah, like you were just trying to make me feel better.
No. I wasn't even thinking about you is the problem.
Oh.
But I was going to say, I was kind of like mapping.
Because you were so ready to do your reaction.
Right. So I was like mapping what you said and just doing mine. And I think maybe it's a good time to explain to listeners what mapping is. And since we were kind of doing it to each other all day.
I think it's a really good idea to explain what mapping is.
So mapping is a term I came up with in high school in my human geography class, where it was one of those classes.
In your human geography?
Yeah, AP Human Geography.
Oh, sorry.
Why? What'd you think I meant?
I don't really know why I freaked out.
Yeah, what's human geography to you? What gripe do you have with human geography?
I love it.
It's basically like...
the first time I've ever heard human and geography together.
I know, it's kind of interesting, right? Humans all over the world is basically what it is.
Geography.
The geography of humans.
I like it. You did this in high school.
Yeah. So in class, it was actually, I took this AP test and don't side-eye me, dude. It really hurts. It's like, I don't like it.
Like you want to make me not your maid of honor anymore?
No, it's not even that. It's like, it makes me physically uncomfortable in a way that the uncanny valley does. Because it's like, I'm not supposed, I can't describe it,
right? I'm just looking at you.
No, I know, but 2 seconds ago.
I was going to do it on purpose.
Don't. It's like, ugh.
Okay, I'm sorry, you guys.
I don't know why.
It's like she doesn't even want me to look at it.
I do, and I want you to look straight at me. I can see you're about to do it. It's so easy for me to just get scared.
Yeah, no, me too. Like when I'm telling a scary story and I'm like,
yeah, immediately scared. I get like chills and I start crying. Huh?
Shut up.
I know. I'm sorry.
Mapping. So she was in human trafficking class.
I was in my sex trafficking class and
this is the episode we get canceled.
No.
Yet.
We haven't said anything. Okay. In this class, a lot of like the chapter, like at the beginning of every new chapter, remember like chapters in class?
Yeah, I remember chapters.
We had to like every chapter was like a different continent or region and we would like have to color in a map. Like that was like the beginning of
we did that too. Like we used to draw the map of the world.
Yeah, but this was like if we're doing like the chapter on Africa or the chapter on Asia, like we would have a map of Asia and the first day of that new chapter, we would like get to know the map by coloring it in.
Oh, I love that.
And it was like a fun way to make class fun.
In first grade.
Yeah, well, it was an AP class.
So yeah, you're right. Who's talking, Chlo?
Okay, go ahead. By the way, that AP test, I copied the entire test of the girl in front of me. Got a 5, got college credit. Anyway.
That's awesome.
Really cool. So
everyone cheats in school.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you don't,
figure it out. It will save you a lot of time and effort.
Cheat on my SATs.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How?
I would just finish the section, make a mental note of the ones I wasn't sure about, go to the bathroom during the break, Google the words, make sure I was right definition wise. And if I wasn't, I'd go back and correct it.
Oh my God. That's so smart. I wasn't
reading
smart. Like you deserve to have gotten all those things because you thought to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the type of cheating I did was smart.
Was AP cheating.
It was AP cheating.
Yeah. I'm still like child's play over here. It's okay.
Yeah. But anyway.
Oh my God.
No, hold on. We got to hold on. Mapping. We would color in this map.
Yeah.
for the beginning of class. And you know that it's what map mood is. So I first called it map mood.
I like map mood.
Map mood. And we were coloring in the map. And when you would sit in groups and color in this map. And then the conversation that you have with the people around you when you are busy with a physical activity is so stupid.
Yeah, it's
and like
you're
nonsensical.
Not really talking.
Right. Like when you and I were co-working today, like working next to each other, we would be saying things out loud to each other, but like not really. And we would coherently answer the other
conversation,
but none of it was grounded. None of it really made sense. And it's I'm trying to think of like an example of it.
No, I think
like
coloring and painting is like and like puzzle making. Like it's just like mindless like movements with your hands and hand-eye coordination where you just like.
And the things you say out loud are like not real conversation. And yet the part of your brain that's on for it is able to answer the other person with an equally surface level thing. Like I'm trying to think of a fucking example.
I think that it makes sense. I think this makes sense.
So anyway, when I was being mean to you earlier, I was kind of like mapping what you were saying as I was saying my own thing.
Yeah. No, I understood that.
Okay. Like sometimes when you're texting me, I'm like, are you mapping me? It's like you're not really listening to what you're
like,
saying.
Hi, how are you? It's like, no, what do you want to say?
Whenever you say something, you're like, I don't even know what I just said. That's mapping. Okay. So what you went, and you were about to say something.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was. I had to, two things. One, I had to draw a map of the world in elementary school. And like the measurements had to be exact of the globe. It was really hard. So my mom paid a nerd in my class to do it. And like he did it. He came over.
Wait, why did you have to do that? That's some of these tasks in school are like, now how did that help?
Yeah, it's like that's not helping me like get a promotion today.
No.
But anyway, and this like kid who was like kind of like nerdy but really smart and I love him. He came over and must have been cool for him. Anyway, number two.
Why, because you're like hot?
Yeah, Avi. Number two, I was cheating on one of my history tests and I stuck it behind the toilet. And I went back into the bathroom and it had fallen down, but I thought someone had took it. And I was like, it's gone. They caught me. And then I would have been in trouble.
So did you find out where it went?
Like the girl who was cheating with me, like we were both cheating together on that. She was like, not a smart cookie. And she went in and was like, it's gone, it's gone. And I was like, you're killing me, Smalls. And then I went in and I saw it was there.
Oh, okay, it just fell. That's smart. Bathroom stall.
Behind the toilet.
You could only do that in a small school. Big public school, you couldn't do that. It would be gone in 2 seconds.
You think?
Yeah, there's so many kids going to the bathroom.
And like would just take it and move it?
Or just, you don't ever know. Or tell on you, like if a nerdy girl goes to the bathroom.
Yeah. Ew, nothing worse than a fucking narc.
I got tattled on a couple times by a narc and I'm like, what are you getting out of this?
Yeah.
What moral high ground are you on? I used to cheat on my Chinese tests.
Yeah.
We would have these like character quizzes and me and Asha.
Asha cheated?
Yeah, and she got caught and I didn't. The poor girl got a 0 on a test because she got caught and
was she
I
freaking?
didn't.
Did she cry?
Yeah, I think she cried. I can't remember.
So
and it was like, what was I going to do? Get a 0 in to be her companion in the process? No.
At the end of the day, you do you, girlfriend.
At the end of the day, you got to fight for yourself with the grades. And the worst part is she understood that. She couldn't even be mad. Like, what was I going to do? Yeah, exactly. I'm having a conversation with myself.
I didn't even respond to you. What was I gonna do? Totally, I agree. Oh my God, out of control. We're out of control.
That was actually insane. That was like schizophrenic.
That was schizophrenic.
I fully just answered myself without even.
It happened so fast that I was just like,
it's like, what was she gonna do? Yeah, exactly. Whoa.
Today's energy is like,
whew. You know why? I was filling in fucking wedding addresses all day in Excel, so I feel nuts.
Now you know how I feel every fucking day.
Do you work in Excel all for your job?
All day.
Ugh.
You're gonna cry.
I'm crying from laughing.
Don't cry.
You know, some people don't laugh really hard.
No, it's
not like they don't laugh, but like some people don't have laugh attacks the way we do.
No, could you imagine like, you know when you have
some people, who am I talking about? Who am I ever fucking talking about when I say some
funny?
people?
He's like in comedy And he like is writing jokes to make people laugh really hard. But he doesn't laugh really hard.
He does laugh really hard, but he doesn't really get laugh attacks the way I and you do. And actually, like, I don't think his brother does. Like, and I know other people, I just can't think of them right. Like Sam, I've never really seen have a laugh attack.
Either.
Like I mean, we've done it on the podcast. I will have a full attack.
We would crack up.
Yeah, but some people don't.
It feels so good to laugh.
It feels so good. It's like crying, but happy.
It's like the best ever.
Best feeling.
That's why I used to be like, comedians are like the most wholesome, coolest job ever. Your goal in life is to make people smile and laugh. That's so wholesome.
It is, but you know how to ruin anything you love, make it your job.
Yeah.
Although I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, but that's true, but I love my job. I agree with you. Anyway, hello?
You in there? I think we should tell them that we took Adderall today because I think it's like
you need to know that really that's what happened.
Clear
here.
Enough telling these
5
stories
milligrams.
that no one cares about.
Yeah, only 5 milligrams, and this is what we're like.
We had to focus.
Wait,
and now we're struggling.
We are struggling. Let me finish the thing I was talking about with the Chinese tests. So I would put this index card between my legs, and one time I got caught. Actually, I would get caught sometimes for that, but it would be fine. One time I got caught. There was this kid, Zach. I'm not going to say his last name.
Say it.
What? Like he's going to get in trouble?
Say it.
Like retroactively.
Say it.
No.
I would blast him.
Shouldn't I protect him?
No.
From the 4 listeners who listen.
Did he protect you?
Yeah. Well, listen, this is why I'm protecting him.
Oh.
He would let me and Asha copy his entire MFN test. He would fill it out and then slide it to the corner of the desk so that we could see. Yeah. And so one time.
Oh my God, friends I remember kids who used to do that.
And we weren't even that good of friends. He actually came to the Red Room recently and we talked about it. It was so awesome.
What's his name?
Zach. I'm not giving his last name. He would let us cheat. And one time we got caught and my Chinese teacher pulled me into the closet in the room and started to kiss me. I'm kidding. She pulled me into the closet and she was like, Emily, your test was exactly the same as Zach's. Like, did you cheat on this test? And I looked her square in the face and I went, no, I would never do that.
Yeah, gaslight your teacher to the end.
I said, I would never do that. And she said, okay.
Aww.
And I got away with it. And Asha didn't. Caught. She got caught.
Asha can't lie.
Asha can't lie.
Which is a good quality.
It is a good quality. And I can't lie to people I love.
Yeah, but you didn't love Mrs.
I'm not going to say her name either.
I just want you to tell her.
But I love her. And she gave me the Chinese award. I got the Chinese award senior year of high school.
And the Republican award.
Well, that's in my show. That's why.
And that's true.
And it's true. It's in my show. I'll explain it in my show. Come see my live show.
Wait, so
shout out to the girls who came to Portland and Seattle.
Yeah.
Who I talked to after who said they listened to Litty and Shitty. That was so cool.
That is like honestly the coolest thing I've ever heard.
I know. I was like, Chloe's going to freak out when I tell them. Chloe, they were like, we love Litty and Shitty.
No, I'm freaking out.
I should have given them stickers. I didn't have any on me.
You'll bring them to the next one. Someone send us. You will.
Yeah.
You won't?
I will. But I still owe people stickers that left us reviews.
Someone DM'd us on Litty and Shitty and they said, it was so nice meeting you. I can't wait for Litty and Shitty's live show. I responded yesterday. Yeah. Let's shout her out right now.
Oh, we should. No, wait, hold on. Because we are running out of time and I wanted to say one more thing. None
of this makes sense.
Huh?
This episode is a fever dream.
No, I actually think we always say that. There's like throat burp. There's always one point per episode where you're like chaos and I'm like, no, it's not. And then guess what? It's not.
It's how my brain is.
Yeah. Which is why you need Adderall.
I have to tell you something hilarious.
Wait, I have to tell you something too.
It's cool that we have a podcast, which is just like us hanging out, having conversations, and people can like listen. It's like, for what? For the coolest. Okay.
You want to go first or you want me to go first? You go first.
I kind of want to go first. Okay. I took a Japanese flower making class it's called Ikebana. It's the art of flower making in Japan.
Cool.
And the teacher was the cutest lady. She looked like Edna Mode.
Really?
Like she had Edna Mode glasses and Edna Mode haircut. And
where
she was
this?
So funny. It was at like this like florist.
Name the place in New York?
Yeah, just Ikebana. Like if you type in Ikebana flowers.
And what made you want to do that?
I love flowers, and as you know, do you know? Of course you know.
I
love flowers.
I guess I know.
It feels like you didn't know.
I didn't know that.
I love flowers and I love bouquets. Like roses are make me so happy. And my friend for my birthday,
good to know,
got me this flower making class, and she focused it on Japan because my dad's favorite trip we went on was
Asha got it for you?
No, Megan.
Oh.
She was like, oh, I love that your dad was like so into your trip. I'd love to take you to a Ikebana class.
That's such a good gift. Fuck, I love when people give me gifts.
It was so fun and we giggled so much. Anyway, the teacher was so hilarious. She like kind of spoke like barely any English, but she like, we all had the same equipment and we all made our bouquets out of like what we had. And everyone's looked very different. Mine was like really chaos. And she was like, you're wild. She like, kept saying like, and it was funny. She was like, you're crazy. You're wild. And she's like, it looks like you're complicated. You are crazy. You have so much going on.
And what'd you say?
And I was like, yeah. And we were like laughing. And she's like, it's a bad day for you, huh? And I was like,
what?
Yeah, it is.
Whoa.
That was more of a story for you than anyone else.
Well, no, now it's of everyone's interest.
Because do you see my chaotic flowers?
That's so interesting how like in a class like that where it's like strangers coming to take like an artistic class.
Yeah.
The instructor, like your personality, whether you like it or not, will show in your art.
Yeah.
Even if it's like arts and crafts art.
Like the person sitting next to me, there was just me, my friend, and a random. And
there's 3 people?
Yeah, it was 3. It was a private class. It was very cute. And the random made hers like very neat and tiny, like very low to the ground and very small and compact and gentle.
That's how I would be too, because I'd be so worried about chaos.
Yeah, and she was like, your home is very gentle and simple. And I was like, my home is not.
Right. What did you say when she said you're having a bad day?
I said, yeah, but I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Yeah, what's it to you?
All right, your turn.
My thing I was going to say is I have now entered like wedding productivity mode.
Yeah.
Where, as I said yesterday, I was like, holy shit, running out of time. And also like the high stress busyness that I had in recent weeks has like a little bit died down, knock on wood.
Yeah, like editing wise.
Yeah, just like work stuff a little bit. And at least like the timeliness of it all.
Yeah.
Because everyone cared about that part, right? And so now I'm going like, oh my God, you hopefully only get married once. I will only get married once, hopefully. And Jesus Christ, can I get a sentence out?
You're like talking to yourself like
Still.
a lot. Should I leave? You should just finish this episode, just you to you.
Yeah, just me to me. I'll just take it from here, guys. And I'm really starting to get, for a while, you know how I was like, I don't care about wedding planning. Now I'm like, oh, I care. Yeah. And like I'm starting to care now and it's fun.
I feel like that's always going to happen. It's like, you don't care until it's happening to you.
Well, it was always happening to me, but I don't care until now it's like a little more in sight.
Yeah, it's like, this is my real wedding.
I can see the remaining path now. Whereas for a while it was like, yeah, I'm getting married. And now it's like, oh fuck, I'm getting married.
Yeah.
And it's exciting. Like I'm starting to get very excited about it. My mom's super excited about it.
Oh my God,
blah.
I can't believe you'll have like a husband.
I know. Can you believe that?
You'll be a wife.
My husband. He'll be my husband. The thought of John with a wedding ring on his finger.
Yeah, that's hot.
I'm wet. Your couch is wet.
Emily.
Sorry. It is. That's so hot.
Sorry, it is.
A ring on my husband?
Yeah, I feel that. I even feel that thinking about a boyfriend. I'm like, that's sexy.
Imagine looking at the love of your life and seeing a mother effing ring on his finger saying, I'm all yours, babe. Can you imagine? Okay. Anyway, the thing I was going to say is now that I'm in like heavy duty planning mode, a lot of which right now is like list and addresses and list.
Yeah. That's exactly, just so you know, that's exactly what my job is.
That's wild.
I make lists all day.
That's wild. For you?
That's wild, crazy.
That's not what your brain is meant to do.
No, ma'am. That's why I make mistakes every day.
Your brain is meant for talking to people.
And hosting a podcast with you.
Yeah. So now in this process, I've had to talk to a lot of adults. Like there's a lot of adults I've had to like talk to like
grown-ups,
like for addresses and shit like that. Like growner than us, like parent age, multiple.
So olds. We're youngs.
Yeah.
They're olds.
Yeah. Like I've just had to speak to a lot of parent age people.
Olds.
And can I just say?
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry. I have to be excused.
No, it's okay. I just don't even know if this is going to come out right.
Are you going to get canceled?
No, it's more just like, is anyone going to give a fuck?
Oh, I'll try.
Adults,
I can't wait.
Boomers, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Boomers.
Yeah. Why didn't you like me calling them olds?
Because they're not olds in my head. I'm friends with adults.
So, Cool.
I love adult aged people, which we are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're old.
No, like middle-aged people is what I'll say. Middle-aged and a little above.
Who wants to be referred to as a middle-aged? No one wants
to be referred to as olds. I'd way rather be called middle-aged, even if I'm 60.
When I become middle-aged, don't call me middle-aged. Call me little thing.
Call me M. Just always call me M.
Call me Chlor.
Auto Chlor.
Call me Daddy.
Can I get this thought out ever, you think?
Sure.
Ellie is just so peaceful. Also, she's humping now, and that's disgusting.
It's none of their business.
She's like a horny teenager, and it's really perverse.
It's just always, whenever I look at my dog, I'm like, just speak. Just say something.
Just tell me, I won't tell anyone.
Yeah, like, I won't make it a thing. I won't go on the news. You can do that. You're safe here. Just say something. Let me know.
And do you think she might one day?
Sometimes I'm like,
don't! She gave me side eye. Don't look at me like that.
Anyway.
Okay, the thing I was going to say is,
like, are you?
Can older people, boomer age, stop texting like they're mad at me? Every time I'm texting with anybody who's above 40, it's like I've ruined their day.
But do you think that's just a generational thing?
Yeah, or something. And I'm always worried that they're mad at me. There's so much punctuation. There's so much singular. And it's just like.
There are kids that talk like that and I don't trust them. And
I don't trust them.
One of them being my boyfriend.
Yeah, he does text so
really
serious. And I'm like, I'm not looking for like exclamation point, no worries vibes. I'm just looking for like a little bit of haha.
Maybe
and
no periods.
No period, no comma. No enter, new line. Can we not?
Oh my God.
And like, that'll do. Don't ever say that to me.
Yeah.
I've just been texting with a lot of adults and I've just been walking around feeling like everybody's mad at me. And I know it's probably my fault or like that's not true.
It's an internal problem.
I'd like to enjoy texting you and they don't make texting enjoyable.
Yeah, like, you know what? But then you learn to understand and read into it of like when something's really funny, like Ollie will say haha. But if you said a haha, I'd be really upset and
like
think
if I said just haha,
like haha, period. I'd be like, you're mean and you hate me.
My mom has been using voice to text a lot and that makes it properly punctuated and very serious.
Yeah.
And I always think my mom's mad at me now. Because she's like, well, that's not where I'll be at that time. But she's really saying, well, that's not where I'll be at that time. But it's coming out as, well, that's not where I'll be at that time.
It's not really like, what are you going to do in this grown ass age of yours that your mom's going to be mad at you?
A lot, actually.
Really?
Especially planning a wedding. Yeah, she's already gotten mad at me a couple times. In the way that it's like.
Because are you being a shithead or like she just like is being a mom?
Just like in the way that you disagree. It's disagreeing more than it is
it's just
actually
like,
mad at me.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
Did any of that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
if it didn't, write me a letter.
Yeah, I dare you. They won't.
We need to like eat some food or something.
Yeah.
And like have some like chamomile tea. I know. Okay, well, thanks for listening. We love you so much. Shout out to the girlies from Seattle and Portland.
Shout out.
We love you extra today. And until next time, love you, Chlo.
Wait.
We said it at the same time. Love you, Chlo.
Love you, Em.
Thanks for listening to Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City.
Whether you were just cleaning your apartment, slaying at the gym, or strutting on these city streets, we're always grateful for your ears.
Be sure to follow or subscribe, tell a friend, and hey, leave a review. Lilas!
What?
Love you like a sister.
Oh, cute. Lilas!
Litty and shitty in the big bad city. Litty and shitty in the big bad city. Litty and shitty in the big bad city.